Bobby, I'm not going to fucking embarrass myself and try to pile on.
What? Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Love it. Hey, Lou, give me some hot juice. Hot juice. There it is right there. That's hot what juice. I want, Lou. I always want this.
The Bonfire, Faction Talk, Sirius XM 103, Big J. Okerson.
And I'm Robert Kelly.
And we have awesome guests in the studio today. Returning to the show for the first time since Bobby's been here, though. I know. From the Dad Meat Podcast, from the Field Trippin' Podcast.
Hell yeah.
And soon to be, you're putting on the festival, correct?
Yeah, I'm heavily involved with our friends who are putting it all together and doing all the real work.
Yeah,
you know?
Of course. That's what we're supposed to do. You farm it out to
I'm being the pretty
dipshits.
Boy. Yeah.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, you're talking about Christine.
Oh, yeah. No. You farm out all that.
I have no talent.
That's not true. You have a lot of talent. I'll tell you what you have. You have a gift waiting for you that you won't open.
She really won't open it.
I mean, what the fuck? I bought her a gift.
The Philadelphia Comedy Festival coming up September 3rd.
It's the Sunday before Labor Day, dude. You can party. You can get fucked up.
You can definitely party. There's no work the next day.
If you do have a job where they're making you work on Labor Day, you can fake it. There's no way they'll know that you're fucked up the whole time still.
I'm coming to peep it out. I'm home that weekend.
I love Philly.
Wouldn't it be great if we were able to put something together with you being in town at the same time?
Dude, that'd be awesome if you could sneak onto something.
Rules are rules, but I mean, you know.
I mean, obviously, it'd be impossible to promote that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Just legally. But
No way.
I
You
think
can't. You would never do it because that would be kind of against
the law.
Yeah,
it's against the law.
Yeah.
It's against the law, dude. This is
Be
100%
awesome.
above board
But
legal comedy festival.
If he could, that'd be insane.
That would be sick.
That would be so cool.
I'm with you. That would be
Well,
pretty
you'll probably see
fucking
me
nice.
at least eating a cheesesteak, high-fiving people in the audience.
Or steak and cheese.
And then
No.
what are they seriously going to put a gun to your head and tell you not to go near a microphone?
What kind of crazy world is this?
Yeah.
What kind of crazy world is this? It is the hilarious Tim Butterly.
Thank you very much. You guys for having me.
Dude, thanks for doing it, man. It's exciting. One day fest. Is that Skankfest started a 3-day festival, but probably significantly less people.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's going to be fucking... we want to have just like one of the most unhinged parties we can to fucking close out the summer for all the...
What club? How's it going to be? Like, how's it function?
So it's at a place called Gall & Co., which is a very sick bar/venue that they're in like a relatively new space. It's an old like Eastern European church in like a working class neighborhood in Philly.
In Fishtown?
Close, Port Richmond. One off.
Fishtown. I know.
Bobby gets my references.
What's
thank
up,
you.
kid?
Yeah, thank you.
I love the trucks over. The food trucks over there. Good. It's dangerous, but it's cool.
All right. Well, we started off pretty good. Yeah, it's an old converted church with upstairs and downstairs stage. The upstairs stage is in this almost like it still has the shape of an old dusty church, but it's in like a cool bar with awesome food and shit.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be fun.
Is it haunted?
I mean,
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably recently haunted, dude. I mean, I don't know.
Homeless guy died last week. In it?
Yeah.
It's haunted by 100 dumpster babies from out back.
Oh yeah, there's an entire pillhead chorus that are just wandering the halls at night, rattling pill bottles.
They just did. Me and Christine watched I think it was like 4 seasons of that show Servant. The M. Night Shyamalan show takes place in Philly, and there was a thing about a lady who I think you're supposed to think she's the devil of some sort, but having all of her worshipers, and it was just Philly park bum people hanging out outside of like this nice, like Chestnut Hill, Society Hill kind of area where they lived. But it doesn't look weird. That is Philly.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, why would all these people, Christina, but all these people, no one's saying anything about it? I go, nah, that would just happen.
Yeah.
A sinkhole could open up in Philly and everyone's just kind of like, it's the way it goes.
Within 2 hours, there would be a fucking Elmo with a big drum and dudes doing wheelies on dirt bikes around the sinkhole. It's all. I mean, nothing matters. It's all completely satanic.
Tim does a podcast called Field Trippin' where you take some sort of a drug and then go do a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dragging my boys out of podcast studios to go do fun stuff in real life and get fucked up the whole time.
Do you have to get fucked up?
You honestly don't. My co-host, the darling Noah, and I will get fucked up enough for you, but like it's just I don't know, man.
I'm addicted to fun,
bro.
Maybe that could be my
then
drug.
Keep your distance, dude. I don't want to pull you off the wagon, man.
35 years of wagoning.
Yeah,
You're sealed to that wagon.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you're saying that because you would consider doing it, I will say you could do it 100,000,000% dry. Obviously,
I could do it dry.
yeah. You can even pick the cool activity that we do. As
No
long as it's
shit.
not something gay like axe throwing. Yeah.
Babysitting 2 guys on mushrooms while you're axe throwing.
That's funny. You said axe throwing is the most manly thing ever, but we made it gay.
I know.
Just
How unfortunate,
guys with
dude.
polo shirts doing it while they're drunk. Fucking assholes.
I've never done it. I saw a headline.
The time has passed. You could never now.
Is it over?
No, I mean it's still going, but it's like, come on, man.
I remember
Axe throwing.
How desperate are you to get a little bit of tender pussy?
my mom left me and my sister when we were really young at my cousin's house, Billy. This guy, Billy, big guy. And he had a cottage on the lake, and she left us there for a weekend. And this guy, he got a divorce, and we just started making fun of him. And we were like, Billy got divorced. He flipped the fuck out. I mean, screamed at us, and then just took an axe and was hucking it at a tree and landing it. And he was going, I'm fucking, people get divorced. And I was like 5. My sister, we were just kids.
You know what divorce is?
We were just terrified. This fucking huge man hucking an axe at this tree, just killing this tree. People get divorced. I was like, fuck. Your mother got divorced.
How recent was the divorce at this point?
It was fucking recent. It was like a couple months. Like the last time we were there, she was at the cottage.
Yeah.
And then she wasn't there. You guys just guessed.
And now we
got divorced.
My mom said, "No, be nice. He's divorced." And we were like, "All right." We just started a nice chant. What kid don't like a chant?
You really wanted that lady. That can go either way, though.
Hey Jeff,
like,
nice
so-and-so
wife.
got divorced.
Nice wife, bitch.
Nice wife, you stupid asshole.
Yeah, that sucked. That was my first axe throwing experience.
There was a video today I saw a thing for. Someone tried to axe throw. Call World Star, Christine. Axe throw. I think the target was like a ball of some sort, and the headline just goes, "This could go well." I didn't click it for whatever reason, timing, but like.
You kept yourself in suspense so we can reveal it now?
I bet it bounces back and hits him pretty good.
Me? He probably embeds it in the ball and it all ends safely, I'm guessing.
Probably. It ended up on World Star. Why wouldn't it?
They're known for just reasonable outcomes.
No, because you got to go to the day's videos. No, get down.
Mm-hmm.
Today's videos. God,
I can't imagine navigating World Star secondhand via a woman, dude.
It's difficult.
I mean,
she doesn't understand World Star or hip hop.
I'm glad we don't have axes in the studio right now.
Oh yeah, I'll take Christine axe throwing.
It
Christina,
does
pull that axe out.
It sucks that it's so gay because it's a gravitational pull for bros.
It is 100%.
I've never ever done it.
You can't even make fun of it. Like, yeah, but how sick would it be to bury one, bro? How sick would it be to watch one sink into a tree?
Have you done it?
No,
ever.
I do have throwing knives that my wife has to hide from me.
But you've never done axes.
Not axes.
Me neither.
But sticking a knife.
I've never done
having
it
a knife
either.
go dunk in a piece of wood.
I went over Lewis's house with my son, and he had my son and his son throwing knives into a piece of wood.
Yeah, against the garage wall.
Yeah.
It was the one time Lewis has ever been mad at me.
Why?
I put one through the siding, and he went, "Dude, you seriously need to chill."
Lewis.
The only time we've ever
anyone who's ever been talked to by Lewis for behavior in any kind of way, I'm telling you, just let me know. I'm gonna start having a printed out, ready to go sheet of all the things Lewis has done like that.
I appreciate that.
Destroyed and broke things of yours, and then just goes, "Damn, doggy, sorry."
That's a truly sobering moment, though, when Lewis goes, "Okay, dude, that's enough.
You went too far, doggy."
You really look inside for a moment. God damn.
What'd you hit their side? Well, you hit the siding of somebody else's house.
He was renting it.
Yeah.
And I fucking donked his garage.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all.
In the moment, though.
All right, axe throwing at a ball.
I hope this doesn't.
The hair looks like
I wish he didn't look
goofy
like me.
Asian fella.
Oh, I wish he didn't look like me. Oh no,
Oh no, it's Dimitri Martin.
Oh, thank God. Told you. Oh
no! Right in the. Oh
that
God!
bounced directly. Is that what happened to him?
That's it.
Yeah. Oh God.
He turned into an attractive Latino Guatemalan man
with one eye.
Damn, and he's the boss.
That's a baseball player who killed himself. That's not the same guy.
He killed himself.
He tried to kill himself and he shot himself in the eye.
Just the eye, or like under the chin and out the eye?
Right through the eye, still lived.
Oh, it's the worst.
Shot himself twice.
He shot himself in the eye?
Twice, still lived.
That's the worst. That's the worst. That's Richard Jeni. Remember when people like, who knows what's real or not, but by the time I got to the story, like Richard Jeni shot himself but died many hours later at the hospital with just like a hole in his head, gurgling and shit.
That's a tough sound. That's a tough sound.
Still
in
doing his
videos
act? That would suck.
Still doing his act.
Pablo Francisco.
Oh, hell, is he still going, huh? Pablo Francisco. What's that, sir?
What's that, sir?
If you're going to kill yourself.
Yeah. Drugs, always, 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have discussed the Dwyer video on here countless times.
No, it's so vicious.
What is it?
So volatile. Art Bud Dwyer, yeah, when he shot himself on TV. It's the most real thing I've ever seen. Of all the Faces of Death videos and everything like that, it's the realest thing I've ever seen.
Because you see life leave. You see him become dead.
You see the like the way that blood actually flows out of a guy's head wound. You go, whoa.
Yeah, he shot himself in the mouth, and then the nose just starts pouring. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
It's more juice than syrup, and that's really alarming.
Fun fact. The song "Hey Man, Nice Shot" by Filter.
You know I love fun.
It's about that.
Really?
Yeah, it's about that situation. I don't know how.
Philly, woo!
Yo, Philadelphia.
Yo!
That's that great old...
Yo, we're going to have the ghost of our bud Dwyer at the Philly Comedy Festival. That's September 3rd. PHL Comedy Festival.
That's a great... David Spade had a great bit on his Take the Hit about that, about people plugging the name of the towns, like to getting excited. He goes, he falls for it the first few times. He's like, he saw the Eagles, and he was like... he's like, on a dark Tempe highway. They're like, yeah, man. He's like, cool. Phoenix breeze in my hair. He's like, still us. And he's like, warm smell of Sun Devil Stadium. He's like, okay. Because you're getting that's a lot. That's going too far.
How come nobody's like invented or not invented, but like come up with a new way of killing themselves? It's always pretty much the same 5.
Or you're looking for an innovator?
Yeah, like somebody just jumps in a great white shark's mouth.
That's been happening kind of infrequently lately.
I'm talking like just, you know what I mean? Where they just drag a little fake seal behind the boat, and as soon as it breaches the water, just fuck life.
You shark bombs it.
Jumps right in its mouth.
Well, everybody's trying to do it. You want to do it the most painless way possible.
Yeah.
That used to be it. Now that everyone thinks life is just pain, it's like, why not? I mean, you guys know about the New York guy who he got in his car and he put on his seatbelt, and he had a chain, like a metal chain, and he put one end around a either like a light pole or like a parking pole, and he put the other end around his neck, and he stomped on the gas and he pulled his own head
That's
off.
a great. That's
what
I'm
Bobby's
talking about.
You guys know the goat?
Yeah, he's the goat. That's Jordan of suicide.
Yeah. Bro, yeah.
Fantastic.
That's a great. I mean, people watching that must be like, I've never seen that before.
Was it in New York City?
I would have slow clapped. I'm like, okay, man, all right.
Was that New York City?
Kids, yeah, I think so.
That's the David Tell of
Bronx,
fucking suicide.
Sorry. Yeah, it's
It was
like
the Bronx. By the way, that's a really great. That is a great way to do it.
At 9:35 a.m. on a Monday.
Oh,
That's a great time too.
He woke up early.
But
He got up early to pull his own head off.
What could have gone bad that early in the morning? He goes, started my day at 6. Sports Center was just letdown after letdown.
He had a coffee stain on his pants.
That's like when people are just going to work.
I wore girls' underwear by accident. Everything sucks today. But New York is the best place to do it because that's amazing. We never even heard that story because it just moves on. That one video. Who showed us that? Did we watch it on this show, or it might have been on Legion of Skanks when the lady in New York got hit by the bus or hit by something and like rolled up under the bus, and there's a video of her body rolled up under the bus, guts strewed out all over the street.
Fully squished.
Yeah, but actually like entrails all over the street. And people in New York, when the light turns to walk, they just step over it. It's like guts.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, I have something I have
to be
do
fair,
too.
you'd be surprised by how far spread the stuff is.
Yeah, the
like,
entrails?
The blood gets pretty far away. And it's like, all right, how far away am I? Like, I'm going to walk into the intersection across the street.
I stepped over a lady in a trash bag today.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to go. I just stepped over.
Did you bang a 3 first, like Iverson?
Stepped over her dead legs.
Did you tap a stop sign above her? Oh. King. Dunga, 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 dunga.
You should have jumped her on a skateboard.
Yeah, I kickflipped a dead guy today.
After crawling under the bus for Is that what happened? She crawled under it?
Damn.
No, was it? What a
says.
dumbass. Well, show the video of the people
was that a
just walking
suicide?
over.
This is like a Banksy piece.
Guys, separate yourself from your phone. It's not the end of the world. Or you just do what Bobby does. You get a athletic black guy to go rescue your phone from the problem.
Well,
Bobby had his phone.
Did you put a tracking dart on him first?
He put a guy. He was on the subway platform, and a guy
Seton Smith
tried to attack Bobby.
Yeah.
And in his
No,
move,
Seton Smith didn't try to attack me.
No, this crazy guy did.
Yeah.
And he kicked. He threw a spinning front kick and
You
knocked
were
Bobby's phone
You were the
onto
crazy
the
black guy. The
platform.
crazy black guy hit you with Taekwondo?
No, Seton Smith is the guy who got my phone,
Oh,
but
sorry.
He's black.
This guy attacked me, and I had my phone in my hand, and I had a little bag on my wrist with my
Fun, healthy snacks.
my cheese plate inside, and because I'm on a diet, and he was trying to stab me, and then he kicked I don't know why. He had a knife. I don't know what he's throwing kicks for. He threw a kick.
He's trying some stuff from training. He
Yeah,
wanted to see if it
man,
worked in real life.
He threw a
He's
kick.
you just use weapons. It'd be so much cooler for him if he kicked your ass with feet.
He threw a kick and he kicked my phone out of my hand onto the tracks.
Whoa! Did he stop for a second and be like, "Whoa, it
No.
worked"? Yes.
He's like, nice.
Yes.
Well, he
What if
kinda,
he did that and the guy came right behind him and put like a brown belt on him? You have achieved the next forever.
Congratulations, my son.
You use a much of focus, and you're able to make a connection and follow through the punch.
In many ways, the cell phone in his hand represents life.
You have defeated ex-fat man.
Tim is gearing up to one of my favorite fights ever at Skankfest
Oh right.
this summer or this September. Is Tim Butterly versus the Puerto Rican rattlesnake Luis J. Gomez. Boxing only, and winner gets to legally adopt the other one.
Here's a problem with a guy.
None.
Like you.
There's
Go
no
ahead.
problems with Tim Butterly.
Here's a problem. No, I'm talking like physically.
Uh-huh.
Like,
No problems with Tim physically. His body's a temple.
I would say,
Bro, I'm 200 pounds with abs right now. Not a big deal.
I'm saying this is that you look because of the look and the mustache and the kooky hair and the glasses. You look like you might fuck with my Instagram page.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Like a hacker of some sort, like a smart hacker.
But to know that, like a guy like you,
Sure.
if I fucked with you, it'd be a problem.
Sure.
That's a scary thing. Like you look at a guy, Italian guy with a fucking necklace, and he's stuff. What the fuck
You
you
go,
looking at?
"Oh, hey,
You know,
yeah,
all right.
I'm
I
fucking
kind of
hitting my girlfriend over here.
yeah.
That
You
kind of-
like I'll bump into you, and you'd be like, "Hey, sorry, dude." I'm like, "What the fuck did you say?"
Yeah.
And then you beat my ass in front of
Yeah,
everybody.
and my hands are trembling, and I'm like calling my wife with a shaky voice afterwards. Yeah,
You're
Have you ever used?
You're
that
helping
is
me up.
You know what? That is exactly who I am.
Have you ever been a part of random heroics in the street with as far as like defending yourself or fighting stuff?
Yeah, I was actually randomly attacked by a homeless guy.
Really?
Yeah, he sucker punched me.
Big guy?
No, but very much on PCP.
Okay.
And it was the middle of the afternoon. I was downtown in Philly, and he sucker punched me. And it was so long ago that I was on the phone on a BlackBerry.
Nice.
I was working in IT. I was walking down the street. He punched me in the face. I whipped my BlackBerry at him because it was
Yeah, of
out
course.
of nowhere. I was like in the middle of a phone call with my dad, and then he tried to tackle me into the middle of 16th Street, like into traffic. Like, we went over the hood of a cab. It was so fucking sick. And then I like dislocated his shoulder. And I got up, and again, my hands were trembling. And I called my dad. I was like, "Dad, I'm okay, actually. I was able to diffuse the situation. It wasn't that great." And
I
then,
neutralized him, Father.
it was sick. And there was like, I don't know, probably 30, 50 people just standing around. Like, damn, dude, if I would have lost, what would you fucking useless pussies have done for me? You know?
Filming and shit.
I wasn't paying attention, bro.
Bobby's filming now.
Yeah, we're
another thing breaks up.
trying to get content for the
We are
show.
trying to get
Oh,
content.
nice.
You're a first one.
That's my heroics. Nice.
That's a pretty
dude.
good one. That's a good heroics in the street. I've never. That's defending yourself, though. I mean, I almost mean heroics in. Like,
Yeah, I know. I wish he was attacking a baby and I
yeah.
stepped in, but unfortunately, it was just me.
I
you know?
have learned in most things, unless a guy is, I mean, you see imminently getting ready to hit a woman, or currently grabbing her and hitting. Stay out of it, man.
I don't know, dude.
Guy and a girl screaming in the
She's got to
street.
be in
dude.
serious trouble. She has to seriously need like medical attention for me to step in.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he's
Yeah.
got to be like grabbing and like it's where you have to just go. And I've also learned through the years in that realm, it's much smarter to play on. You stop the guy, but you play on his side. You're saving him from her fucking him over
Yeah.
and getting him arrested and blah blah blah.
I put a gray hoodie on and put the hood over my head, and I fucking take care of the guy.
No shit.
And then
Unbreakable Bobby.
And then I walk the girl back. Thanks.
Unbreakable Kelly?
I walk her back to her apartment.
Yeah, you go. You don't deserve that.
Yeah, I go, nobody deserves that.
Yeah.
And then I walk away, and I
And
go
then
up
she goes,
like, the
make
distance.
a baby with me. You go,
Yeah.
I will.
I will. I'll give you a baby to protect you.
I'll make a baby with you.
I wish if I had superhero powers.
Ever since I met you while you were screaming at your boyfriend and trying to scratch his face 10 minutes ago, I just knew there was something about are you not feeling this?
Yeah.
Like between us?
I am feeling
When you
it.
were screaming and like punching his car windows and stuff, I was like, this is
I-
what I've been missing my whole
When I
life.
saw your blouse come up and your C-section and your scar flop out, I just
I saw
felt
you
something.
fight those two girls because you thought they were looking at your ex-boyfriend. That's when I knew you were the kind of girl I should bring home to my friend's house and not give you my real address.
When your flip flop broke and fell into the sewer, I nearly achieved erection. And I knew at that point I had to punch your boyfriend in the back of the head and run away. And I'm just a man standing here in front of you now wondering, can I please fucking eat your pussy?
Here's a bag of peas for that eye. I'll be down here munching box.
I just bought
You
a
say when?
You tap? You tap out?
Dude, you got chills, don't you?
I do. I get chills and a hard on. So you're gonna fight Lewis at Skankfest.
We're boxing at Skankfest.
Now, are you a boxer?
No, I'm like a jiu-jitsu guy. So
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so that makes it more competitive, I think. Because if it was like if there was grappling or MMA or even kicking, it would be kind of one-sided. But
On you, for you.
yeah, for sure.
What are you? Oh, you're so confident. You just got real
Well,
confident.
no,
He's doing it for a very long time.
I've helped Lewis like prepare for other fights that did not come to fruition, and that's outside of my control. I can't do anything about that. But we have trained together, and like
What belt are you?
I'm a purple belt in
Oh, no
jiu-jitsu.
shit.
If anyone cares about that, that's listening.
I do.
Oh, you're
is
talking
it-
about Lewis ducking Jason Ellis.
I didn't. Your words, not mine. I'm just saying it fell apart for whatever reason.
When
do
you
you want-
you duck him too? If you
well,
lose that fight,
yeah.
it might get ugly.
It might get ugly. I don't know if Tim, would you like to play one of our favorite new games over here at the
Oh,
Bonfire?
God.
Uh-oh.
It's the Jason Ellis OnlyFans Gauntlet.
Oh,
How much
cool.
can you make it through?
Yeah, we'll see how far you can make it.
I'm not intimidated at all by the title. Let's go.
Okay.
Great. We'll see how you go.
Whoa.
Jason Ellis is OnlyFans.
Yeah, you better-
When do you check out? Good question.
Is there a high score? This is like Top Gear where you put people's
Nope.
names on the wall.
Now
Nobody-
everyone you can't believe it. Then you're intrigued, and then there's one that everyone pretty much goes. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one where we all go, whoa!
Yeah.
Even me and Jay.
I've seen it 100 times, and I'm still every time I'm like, nah, I must have been wrong.
Yeah.
No way. Is this like the Pain Olympics?
No, it's actually, it depends.
No.
Oh, I mean, for one person it is.
Yeah, for the other person, it's joy.
First
Nice.
of all, let's
So
say
far,
he's a
nice.
handsome man with a great body and a monster cock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Whoa.
Oh, look, here's him having sex with a very pretty woman.
yeah.
Look at him, give her the
Nice.
biz. Look at his
Can we
rhythm.
go full screen on these? I just want to make sure I'm not missing something.
No,
Whoa.
you're not missing anything.
You can make it through that,
Okay.
no problem.
How was that? You
Nice.
good? You good?
That's good, man.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the next one. There you go.
All right, he's giving you a little top rod.
That's too flirtatious for me, man. That's too much. He's forcing my perspective on that one, and it's
Fair.
like, back up, bro.
Like,
Fair.
But
okay,
cool,
here we
man.
go.
Good on
See-
you.
There you go.
That's fair. Okay. I mean, look at that thing is a swinger.
What a hog.
You could wrap that. You could choke somebody
Good
out with
for
that.
him, dude.
God bless, huh?
That's nice. I mean, you know what? That's so far removed from my reality that all I could do is just be like, nice, dude.
By the way, I do like the caption on that one.
Daddy's monster dick wants to play.
Can Kevin make that a shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. That's
Here we go.
nice.
A little
Okay.
bit from behind. Okay.
Yeah, nice pretty lady with
I've-
some
You
tattoos.
could use some girth, I think, don't you?
FYI, I've never
I
pulled.
think it's so long you can't tell. It's like Tommy Lee's dick.
I've never pulled that far out of a girl's vagina.
I have, but I've fallen backwards.
Yeah, I've done it too, and it's actually slammed against her asshole, and she went, "Ow!"
Yeah,
Christ,
I've
man.
done that. I've like, pulled it that far and then rammed it right into her taint, and then she yells and it hurts my dick. And now I have Peronis. You're doing good so far.
You doing
Yeah.
good?
Here's a
Dude,
massaging
again,
his
man,
pig a little.
I hate this selfie shit, dude.
Oh, is that the line for you? The selfie?
No,
check out Yao?
it's not the line, but it's like, that's not for me.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of
No,
here, dude.
give me the full.
Stop fucking acting sexy. What the hell?
Okay,
here we go.
now
There we go.
now we're getting into the thick of
Is
it.
that a fella?
Yeah, that's a fella, all right.
Why are you doing that?
Because it's people.
I know.
like it.
I know
mean,
what
I-
you're thinking. You don't have to do that.
No one needs to do this. No.
I mean, you don't not need to do it.
First of all, no, go back to that for a second.
Sure.
I'm sure you guys have covered this endlessly. And,
No.
you know,
No, not at all.
If you're just listening and you're never going to see the video of this is Jason Ellis being porked in missionary.
Yeah.
Which is just like, this was not part of God's plan. Okay? Boys
Well,
have.
when you see it, why? Because they're one's black, one's white.
You're from Philly. We get it.
Look at the way his ankles are flexed, dude. There's everything about his body is screaming, I'm in trouble right now.
I agree with you. It doesn't look
It's
like.
not. There's no streamlining this. Dude.
I agree. Whenever I watch gay sex, it only looks pleasant for one person.
Yeah, it's like even like the way he's
The
pulling
person,
his meat. It's
the
like
person watching it.
It's only pleasant for me.
now look how much fun his attacker's having.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Attacker.
His attacker's having a great time. He's moving good.
That's the guy who tried to stab me in the subway.
Yeah.
This guy gets around.
The soles of his feet are pointing in the correct direction.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
my iPhone in the back.
What the hell, dude? Look at the
You are-
90
you are-
degrees on his ankles, dude.
You are right. It's the feet. It's the curve of the
Fucking
feet.
Flex your ankles.
I think he's doing a good job.
I think he's barely keeping it together.
He's better
Subscribe.
he's better than my wife.
First of all, if you're out there, gay or straight, I recommend signing up for Jason Ellis' OnlyFans.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
we
I
go.
mean, he bangs hot chicks.
He just kind of walks around always sort of jacking his meat.
in his backyard. That I'm pretty sure his backyard.
Do you guys do that? Do you like honestly? If you're walking around the house by yourself and you notice your meat small, do you get down there and just start moving blood around? Just like, come on, man, we don't. What if someone catches us right now?
I was waiting to interrupt you to tell you how I don't do that.
Why?
But I do that.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah,
I only
do.
do that when my kids are around because I don't think his dad has a small pecker.
That's a great move.
Yeah, let him see it when it's a little fluffed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let Max
Yeah,
see
think
my penis.
about it, dude.
That's soft.
100,000 years ago, we were in huts around a fire, and you knew exactly how big your dad's meat was, and he
Yeah.
made sure it came off as big.
That was one of my early.
Yeah, but you could put a reindeer horn over your dick to cover it back then too.
I tell the story on my Live at Webster Hall special about seeing my dad's dick when I was younger, and it was.
I love that.
It's a dumb little pud.
Yeah.
My dad. When I did it on Fallon, my dad called me the next day. My stepmother's name is Diane, and he was like, "I saw you on Fallon last night." I'm like, "What'd you think?" He's like, "It was great. Diane didn't like you talking about my small penis." All right, so you're doing good. Okay, now this I believe is a trans woman.
Ann Hesh.
I believe this was a woman.
That dude, Ann Hesh is in hiding.
She's dead.
She's been living she faked her death to live
been
in
living
Jason
in
Ellis'
Jason's
OnlyFans.
backyard.
But that's the only way she can survive, though. That's her lifeline. The only way she can survive is by sucking his dick.
That's the juice from Death Becomes Her. dude.
I do like the visual of the unicorn behind them, the unicorn raft. So I believe this is a trans man. I believe it's a woman who had boobs removed and has a penis still. Because if you go up, this one makes another appearance.
There we go.
Stop that one.
Yeah, I
Get
know
that
that's
out
not
of
your
here.
fan. Too.
It's not for you. Here we
Okay.
go.
Now here he is with a nice young lady again, giving her the biz from behind.
She's pretty. Why is she wearing gloves?
Jesus
They just
Christ.
trained
wearing-
because they probably just did a scene where they were doing some fighting
Well,
This
training.
is ultimate submission.
Hey, whoever wins your fight should do this. You should reenact the
think?
scene.
Whoever wins should get fucking his back blown out by the loser.
Yeah.
Really show him what's up, dude. Make him look like a homo.
Skank
Make this
fest.
guy a real gay in the town square.
And when I beat you, and I will, you're gonna fuck my ass in front of everybody so they think you're gay.
You will see my face of
Dealer-
displeasure. You will know that I am not into it.
Me, I'm gonna hate it, but I'll do it to humiliate you.
There's him fingering the trans guy. Guy.
Yeah, there's
you call that a
fucking-
trans man, right?
It might be just a girl with small
I
tits.
don't think it is. That chest is not small tits.
Well, you know what? They're having more fun in the sun than I am right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Another
the
lady.
fuck?
Another lady.
Is this a lady? Well, I need.
Well, yeah, we need a little.
Oh, nope, I was wrong.
Is a lady named Johnny?
Nope,
Yeah.
it's a guy
No,
wearing
that's actually
garter
Da-
belt. Okay, this one's new to me. I'm going to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
That's
Yeah,
actually.
and you were fired. You imagined yourself as the wrong person when you first watched it.
I did.
I know exactly.
What if we
the
just
feeling.
realized that was Dave Smith? Is that Dave, the libertarian?
Mises
Keep
cock
going.
ass XXX?
And keep going. There's a nice, pretty lady.
Well, I don't trust any of these
We
as being
assume-
ladies. Whatever this, yeah.
we assume.
Another lady.
We
Whoa,
assume.
man.
We should watch the end of this because we don't know.
Oh, that's fair. Well, it's very short. These are just clips.
Yeah. At the end, he's like, "Gotcha. This one was a boy." Boom.
I think it's a girl.
I don't know. Scroll. What was
This one. Now,
I think
this
we
one.
cleared erotic
Wait, pause
content.
it. Pause
We're
it for a
gone,
second. This one was the first one I saw at all.
Yeah, yeah.
And I will say, just knowing Jason, being friends with him, and support all of this, it was jarring to see. You know, it was very like when I saw it, I was like, "Oh wow, it's so weird." Like the energy of it is just weird. Please, if you would, Christine.
Joe Silver cruises Jason Ellis at the gym. What the heck?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Just a couple guys working out together.
Just hanging out, noticing each
Nothing
other.
weird about that. Lewis
If you
likes
were
to
gay,
exercise
though,
with
if
people.
you were gay and you were either one of these dudes, imagine how fast your heart's going right here.
Oh, and you're like, I think it's about to
You know?
happen.
You're just like, no way, seriously?
Is this about to happen?
Like, yeah, I try to take care of myself, but like you,
I don't know
seriously?
why-
That's what's up, dude.
That moment right there for me was a thing. It was, let me check out your cock.
Yeah. That's a scary moment though, because if he's not into it,
It's like, oh, dude, my bad.
just grab the guy's cock next to you doing curls.
Oh,
That's a mistake you only make once, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, dude.
All right. You good? You in? You still in?
Let me say, I'm not tapping out from severity. I'm just saying I feel kind of full right now.
I got
He
you.
does too.
You feel full.
Yeah.
Watch this next one.
All right, here we go.
Well, no, you can keep going. This is just going to be showing his wanger again.
Let the record show. I said we could end this whenever, and
But you're not tapping out.
But you're not tapping.
but I'm not gonna throw in the towel, obviously,
Okay.
dude.
Sure.
I'm going to show you.
Someone should be protecting
I have
me
an
right
idea,
now, bro.
I have an idea of when you
The
do
New
throw
York
in the
State
towel.
Athletic Commission needs to step in and let me stop watching this dude's fucking big hog.
There is a point that you make it past, and we're going to be shocked.
I'll be shocked.
Yeah. You'll be near the new
Oh,
champion.
so we haven't found the fatality yet?
It's coming up.
No.
Oh, okay, then let's go.
No, right
Let
now,
it ride, dude.
Right now, you're only a blue belt.
I'm not a fucking bitch. Yeah. That's
He goes, dude,
You know.
gay guys have checked out before this. Okay, that's a lot,
That's a lot.
That's,
especially if you're a neighbor.
Describe what you just said.
That was a guy hanging in a sex swing in his
Outdoor.
backyard, outdoors, while Jason Ellis gave him.
unanchored sex swing. That
Well,
thing could go down any minute.
It's a sex swing, aka you could slash maybe pig roast.
Okay, you
Yeah.
could probably pig roast on
Yeah.
that, or put a
was a
handicapped person in a pool.
it was a brotisserie.
A blotisserie. Nice. That was a good one.
Okay, here's him dildoing his own butt and whacking off.
Yeah.
And actually shooting loads.
There before the grace of God goes by.
I know. I agree with you. Child's
Yeah.
play.
Who
No
hasn't
big
gotten too into butthole cleanliness in the shower?
whoop. Here's a nice young lady involved.
This is a party.
It's a
That's a
pole
party.
part. 3 girls in him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. One's getting choked.
A couple are 69 in. Everyone's got tattoos. It's lovely.
This seriously looks like a toy box full of broken toys. All the tattoos makes it really difficult to make out what's what.
Who's who?
Some of them are missing legs and
Keep
shit.
going. Get down. Get to the pay dirt.
Here we go.
You know where we're going.
Yeah, I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I've prepared
going.
myself. I'm ready to present myself to the Lord and have myself judged. Do I have what it takes?
I think
Here we
God,
go.
as I stand before you today,
Yeah. Yeah.
the full entirety of my inner workings on display. Do I have what it takes to survive this?
We'll
Tim,
find
this
out.
This is another workout they're doing chest. This is chest day.
This is chest day in the backyard. Here we go.
Now,
Let's
you'll see the black cowboys lifting
Okay.
weights while
Okay.
Jason Ellis is riding his pecker,
Yeah,
his
that's
own
tough,
pecker,
dude.
bouncing off his stomach.
How's
then
that?
getting his asshole.
And he's hitting you with the seductive selfie. I mean, this is the coup de grace.
And that's the one. And
Oh,
butt
no.
fucked.
Are you in?
Oh no, dude!
Danielson. Danielson. Sweep.
Yo, dude,
Keep your cool, man.
Stay in. You got
the
it? Are
ribbing
you-
is too much.
Are you
The ribbing's
tapping
too
out?
much?
The
Are you
ribbing is
tapping
too
out?
much.
Are you
No, dude, this is America. Of course, I have to celebrate the fact that he's getting fucking sucked from behind by a black cowboy, brother.
This is Yellowstone.
You know what? Do you understand what it means? I'm a fucking taxpayer, dude. I fucking
I fight
give
for
up.
this.
I give You know how much I give up every year just to make sure black cowboys are fucking guys like this.
Sucking their assholes.
Don't you ever try to take this shit away from me? I swear to God. Please continue with the fucking reverse suck.
Well, this
Whoa, dude, it's so tough. I mean,
Tim, this is where we tapped out
We
here.
tap- we always tap
God
out here.
bless Jason Ellis, dude. God
Yeah.
bless
God bless
fucking.
him.
God bless America.
God bless cowboy. God bless fucking
Black
dudes in
cowboy.
Mish.
We've never got past this.
Give me the next one. No, yeah, I can stop whenever you guys want.
There's
Actually,
one that's
we-
hilarious
we-
because you think it's a girl, but
Yeah.
it's because the
We did
play
make-
button's covering it.
We made it further one time, and that was it. Yeah, like it was like, oh, finally. We were like, yeah, right here. We're like, get to him
What's
banging
wrong
a
with that
chick
one?
finally.
Yeah.
There we go. There
Whoops.
You go. Whoopsie.
And there was a little boinker back there the whole time.
Clever use of the play button on that
I
video.
do have to say, disturbingly looks like Alex Scarlato
That's true.
from Legion of Skanks.
Yeah. Not pregnant.
Not pregnant though, and with a cock.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez Louise.
Not pregnant and with penis.
Well,
Yes.
so yeah, I guess if you're asking my overall opinion, that shit's pretty fucking gay, dude.
if I had to describe all that in one word,
Just, yeah, if I had to
Gay.
put my thoughts on this whole thing together, that was extremely fucking gay, man. But,
Gayer than axe throwing?
As apples and oranges, man.
I've argued male bisexuality a lot, but that is
Why?
pretty much the proof that it's there.
Yeah.
I think bisexual men are usually gay guys who deal with because they didn't come out of the closet right away. Mm-hmm. Fuck chicks, learn to kind of like the feeling of, I guess, if some way at most, and more like can deal with
Sure.
it. They can deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's like fitness guys who are like, yeah, every once in a while I still have hot dogs, you know?
I'm as not homophobic as you can get in the sense of like I've done all the gay joke things that are pretty far. The making out with Lewis on tape, and all these things, but I couldn't just like, well, look, it's a wild situation. Like, can you let a guy suck your dick this one time? I'm like, I just can't, man. Like, I don't have anything. But at the same time, if you were like, this guy's getting his dick sucked right next to you, that doesn't like, I'm not wigged out by like a dick in the room, but I have no interest in being involved in any way.
Wayne Brady just came out today as pansexual.
Which means he fucks. Which means he's gay.
Which means he's stuck in Jason Ellis's OnlyFans.
He loves black cowboys.
He's pretending to be a cowboy while having sex with Jason Ellis.
That was Wayne Brady.
That was Wayne Brady. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Yeah, pansexual, which is I think is a cop out answer always when they say that. It's because it's
Wayne Brady comes out.
I'm doing this for me.
Because
The press release he's talking about.
because it's not really in anything. It's an admission of nothing.
What do you mean?
It's just an admission of nothing.
It means you say you have sex with everybody, anything.
I think what happened was, come on, Bob, you know Hollywood better than this. He got caught with a guy, and then had to think quick. I'm pansexual because he's not in the news for anything. Wayne Brady.
He is now.
No, I know.
Sucking
I'm saying
dick.
he jumped in, but I'm telling you that news was going to come out different. It was going to be like Wayne Brady.
Was this recent? He got
exposed
caught
as
fucking a
gay.
guy?
I've never heard any story of this. I'm just saying the way this came out of so left field
You're
nowhere.
slandering him.
Yeah.
Also legally actionable.
That's fine.
Oh God, come on.
I didn't.
dude.
I said pansexual.
Yeah, we think he's
Yeah.
brave and cool.
So,
he's-
but pansexual means that they'll have sex with anybody, anything, anytime,
Yes. But
It's
he's
on
not
site.
saying I'm gay.
right? Right.
But he doesn't have to go I'm gay, which he still feels there will be this stigma in the black community from that.
Yeah.
More than the stigma of being Wayne Brady.
A corny guy that fucks
The
a
I'm
white
gay
chick.
is silent.
What was the old Paul Mooney? Wayne Brady makes Brian Gumbel look like Malcolm X.
Well, man, I'm not trying to pile on a fucking oppressed guy. You know, he's marginalized, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know.
He's doing pretty good.
Well,
He's
I hope
alright.
I hope it all works out for Wayne Brady. You know, I hope he comes back from this and finds a way to like rebuild his career or whatever.
He's doing great.
I think
He's on a
fine.
game show.
Yeah, he hosts a game show, I think,
He's
forever.
got-
Oh, so
he's a
everything's
millionaire.
perfectly fine for him, and there's
Yeah.
really no reason for him to oh man.
Yeah, he's
that's
just
crazy.
he's doing great. He's got a good career, game show, makes a lot of money, network money, and
I'm saying the coming out is based on some. You know, Louis Anderson.
I was going to say Louis C.K.'s pansexual.
No, Louis Anderson. Louis Anderson
We
came
knew
out of
that.
Louis Anderson came out of the closet because someone was trying to blackmail him.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you people that you're gay, and he just came out and did it himself.
Or in Wayne Brady's case, they're trying to regular mail him.
Yeah, but Louis Anderson, everybody
It's
knew.
just male, dude.
Everybody knew he was gay. Wayne Brady's a shocker. I mean,
What?
I thought he was a corny dude who just, had some white wife with two little, mulatto kids in a perfect little house out in L.A.
Wayne Brady being
Gay,
pansexual,
well, sleeping
is-
with guys or
is
whatever.
sleeping with guys is a shocker.
To me, yeah, I thought he was just a corny, dude who liked,
You're willing to believe that Jamie Foxx has naked gay basketball parties,
he does.
and that
That's why he faked his stroke.
P. Diddy tried to kill him because he was going to tell people that they played naked basketball and do gay stuff together.
Yes, that's what happened.
But you don't feel comfortable saying that you didn't see at all that Wayne Brady could have been a gay man.
Actually, Wayne Brady might have been at that basketball game. Now, come to think of it.
He was definitely at the basketball game. Naked basketball is, naked soccer is probably the only scarier thing.
Why is that?
Hockey? You're not terrified of naked hockey?
I didn't even think about ice hockey particularly.
Yeah,
my God.
your wing wang sliced off.
Then you're naked, so there's not even any skates.
You slide off and just your dick going against gripped up ice. Can we get a Zamboni? Scuffed my dick up again. Can
Just a shit stain on the ice.
we get a Zamboni run? Do you love the Flyers?
I
Philly?
I exist in the town where they play. You know.
But so you're do you care about any of the sports that much?
Not really, man. I got too into like fighting for a long time, and now I'm just kind of burnt out on sports in general. Not to give a lame answer. Actually, yeah, no, actually, go everyone in Philly rules. My bad. Sorry about that, dude.
Yeah,
I
you
was
have a
derailed the
festival
conversation.
in that
Yeah.
town.
Yeah. No, yeah, big Flyers fan.
Well, some people just don't give a fuck about
Flyers.
sports. Did you grow up in a sports house out there?
Yeah, my yeah, we watched like football and hockey, and yeah, we watched everything growing up except for basketball. One of those Philly households, you know.
Really? Like except for
Oh, yeah.
basketball.
Oh yeah.
We were except for hockey, my household.
There is like a big section of like white households in Philly growing up where you would see the dad's car and he would have a bumper sticker for each of the sports teams, and there would be a noticeable gap where the Sixers should be, because it's like, we don't do basketball in this household, dude.
It is so fun.
Unfortunate, but true.
Yeah, your dad's a racist. It's okay. Jacob's dad's a raging racist. No, that's pretty funny though, because I do love in Philly going to a game, because these old men who you could tell are just definitely, these guys drop pretty heavy M-bombs around the week, go to these games and cheering out loud for these, like, you know, John Quavius Carter, and they know their names and they're like super hyped on them, because those, I guess, are the good ones.
Yeah,
but they really do. It's really like Keith Robinson has one of my favorite phone calls after the Cowboys beat the Eagles and killed McNabb for the year. Like, they also injured McNabb, and the season's basically over after that game. And Keith just called me laughing because he's a Cowboys fan. And he goes, I'm going to go put on sports radio and hear him call McNabb 15 different kinds of N-word.
Yo, what's up? First time, long time. All I'm saying, dude, how much more are you making a year? Dude, just fucking play the game, dude. All right? Thanks.
Has Boston ever scared a player out of town like they did with Ben Simmons?
No. Boston was. I mean, Boston. Even the Celtics was like the last white basketball team.
You
know?
do get the worst personality of players, though. Marcus Smart, piece of shit. Fucking Rob Gronkowski, dumb as a doornail.
Yeah, but Gronkowski was the shit.
Yeah, but you don't like him as a person.
Fucking. I mean, ever since he did his comedy show on Showtime, I don't.
Did I show that to you ever?
I
You just
watched
happened
it.
to see it.
I fucking watched it, and some of my friends were on it.
Are you
and
familiar
they
with this, Tim?
They did it at the Foxborough Stadium. There's a theater
It's insane.
in Foxborough that they did it at. And
He does a stand-up set for 5 minutes.
it's nuts.
Yeah.
You want to play a Gauntlet.
Yeah, how
Christine, do you have
Go back
Gronk-
to the Australian guy getting fucked in the ass, please.
See if you can find Gronk's opening set.
But it's not because he's a funny guy around the locker room, and then he probably went to a comedy club, and then they were like, "Dude, you're funny too. You should do a show." And then they gave him this stupid opportunity, and it was rough.
But put yourself in the shoes of a guy who's like a big Gronk fan, and like you think that like the locker room is probably the coolest place in the world, and now you get like a little bit of access to like what like juices those guys up. That's probably cool as hell, you know?
Nope.
No, terrible.
No, this guy
Please
comes
give
out.
me an out, dude. I don't want to.
I love you. You always go positive. You always punch up. I really like
I
that.
know people hate that about me.
We're literally punching as hard as we can down.
They cannot stand that shit about me.
I actually like it. It's all right.
We're punching up. Gronkowski can run through all of us.
Yeah, Gronk probably fucking rules.
You
dude.
almost threw up seeing that cowboy fuck Jason, and then you turned it around.
There is
Dude, my steel resolve cannot be questioned.
I love that.
there is not a chance in God's earth that Gronkowski is an awesome dude.
Why,
There's not a
why
chance.
do you say that?
Because
You're a Philly fan, so it's coming with some type of horseshit.
Also,
with it.
fuck him because he's
Exactly. There's an asterisk
I'll
next
start
to your
there.
hate.
There's some of these people. We just watched last night the Untold documentary on Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel, and like even though he's realized now he fucked up and he's kind of like got his life. Now it's not even together. Actually, this thing talked about how booze ruined his life basically, and drugs and partying ruined. Did you watch it, Lou?
No, should I?
Yes. Booze and drugs ruined his life, and at the end of it, it just shows him at his house with his boys. Everyone's drinking beers and throwing he didn't like stop doing anything. But even though he kind of goes, "Yeah, I have some regrets. I fucked up. I was stupid. I did this. I should have did this." He always comes off like a jerk off, right, Christine? He like never comes off like a likable guy at all. Even like now as an adult, he's like, yeah, funny in times.
Gronk is just a big, stupid jock. You know what I mean? And I'm a Pats fan, so I love him because he got us how many Super Bowls? You know? What?
He sucks.
Dude, he doesn't suck.
We had his girlfriend at one time. We had his girlfriend at one time. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to say he's the stupidest guy in the world. I'll tell you why. When we had his insanely hot girlfriend in here,
Dude, is
We were
this seriously his setup?
we were getting ready to
What the fuck, dude?
we were getting ready to shit on him, his comedy in front of her, and she goes, "Oh no!" Like he was like, "It's not going to be good." Like he wouldn't let me go to it or watch it. She was like, "No, don't watch this. It's like bad." I go, "Okay, so he's a little self-aware, I
Yeah.
guess. At least he watched it and heard there's no laughs happening at his punchlines."
And he comes out, and I'm a Pats fan. I'm like, I got to check this out. This is great if he comes out and has a good 5 minutes of shit. And it was. I almost became like not a Pat fan because of this. It was
Also, every comic had to make a joke like around Gronk.
Yeah, the comics had to be the comics honest, which I know some of them. I know they're in a tight spot because they had to come out and be like, "Yeah, good job,
Yep.
wow,
All
man,
day
give
long.
it up for Gronk."
He does skits in between too.
Yeah.
Now that all right, this sounds great, dude. What are you talking about? That guy's
look
having the
at-
time of his life.
All right, man. I love
Yeah,
this
look
guy.
at his fucking girlfriend, bro. Dude, I feel like us sitting here shitting on him with that
Yeah.
girlfriend. I feel like I'm sitting waist deep in a swamp with just like trolls, just being like,
Yeah,
fuck,
that is
dude.
what you're doing. But I'll
Fuck
tell you,
me, yeah.
she came in this room years ago.
I
Alluring.
feel like I have mud all over me right now.
She was alluring.
Yeah.
She was so beautiful, that girl, right?
Yeah, she's really.
Can we?
something
Can we?
else.
Did they have his stand up
He's 100
right up
feet
in
tall.
front? Or
Yeah.
does he just does a skit?
How many? Can I see how
right.
many views there is on this before we actually started?
Well, this is a YouTube. It's on Showtime, so it won't be really fair.
So they'll never release
This is
actually.
Gronk's comedy special. What's it called?
Oh, 800-pound gorilla put it out.
Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike
comedy.
comedy.
Like comedy. You got to give it up for that, dude.
Right?
What the fuck?
I mean, they did. What a great title.
Does the thumbnail have like a flag being thrown? Calm the fuck on, dude. It's a flag with a microphone ball in the end. Get the fuck out, dude.
I love that you're
This guy
positive, man. You're like Michelle
I just want
Obama.
to argue with the guys.
You're just punching
Did
up.
that say 9 million views?
No, 9.8 thousand.
Oh, all right. Well, let's juice the numbers, guys. Yo, please, if you listen to this, check out what's his name, Rob Gronkowski.
I love you. Don't even know who he is.
Robert Gronkowski. Gronk.
You'll know him. He's a big, looks like a white guy, if I had to guess. But yeah, check him out, dude. He's got 8,000 views. Let's take him over the top.
He does. He has
Give us a
8,000.
taste. Give us a nice taste of this.
There we go.
Cheerleaders are a good sign.
Yeah.
The cheerleading band.
Oh, she doesn't know how to dance. They're not even real cheerleaders. They're just fucking his sisters.
Thank you, sluts. Oh, so close.
Here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be. You know what? It might be good.
Now you turned around.
Let him cook.
He's
I'm
dressed
already
like,
on his side. Already on his side. I'm just so happy to be in the room with him.
Yeah.
Can't believe you were Gronk.
I love that he
I
dressed. Like,
know, dude. We're just happy you're here, dude.
he's got a sports jacket like Tom Hanks in
Let's
Punchline.
go.
Oh yeah, well don't worry. Once somebody takes it off to get his yells.
Good, good, because it's the first time I've worn a shirt in 3 months.
Hell yeah.
Seriously,
Hell
first
yeah.
time I won the Super Bowl, no shirt. So why not trick everyone like I played in the Super Bowl again this year?
Hell yeah,
So no
dude.
shirt again.
Let's go. Yo, he won the fucking Super Bowl, dude.
Won the Super Bowl.
You know about him? Let's
Three times,
go,
three times,
dude.
3 times.
You guys are just fucking haters. That guy won the
Dude.
fucking Super Bowl.
He won the Super Bowl with 2 teams.
Let's go.
2 different
dude.
teams.
Fuck, gee, and we're front row for this.
I know,
Yeah,
this
you
is great.
consider yourself
Yeah.
lucky.
I
dude.
love this, man.
Bow down. Did you see how hot his girlfriend is? And he won the Super
Man,
Bowl.
you're manifesting some good vibes, bro. I'm fucking loving the new Bonfire is happy.
Sorry, man. Sorry, man. I can't help it.
Positive
I'm
Bonfire.
I'm addicted to fun, man. Let's do this. Push that button.
I haven't worn clothes since we won the Super Bowl, just to make sure everyone thinks I played.
Okay, we get it.
But I'm telling you, you win the Super Bowl and the party doesn't stop.
Let's all be at least impressed. I will say I'm impressed that he's
That's true.
reading all of this.
Yeah.
He hasn't flubbed a line from reading yet.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
But
Does
that's
he have
true,
a
though.
teleprompter in the room?
For sure.
Yeah, that's like Billy Joel singing a song.
Yeah. There's always
It's something.
You had to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
did
as
ya?
good as want to believe everybody is. Metallica had the words on the screens on the stage. Yeah, every
They did.
microphone's got a little thing with the lyrics.
I didn't know that.
It doesn't stop. It keeps on going and going and going. Every bar I go into,
You see where he's doing this? Where he's doing the eyes? He's like going and going and going. And another thing,
What else did I want to say?
every bar I go into,
drinks. Yo, Gronk, let me buy you a drink. Yo, let me get you a beer. Yo, let me get you a shot. Hey, man, how about you give me a motherfucking IV, doctor? I got season that shit.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Because give me an IV.
He won the fucking Super Bowl. Yeah.
he's got a hot
Let's
girlfriend.
fucking go.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Fucking
I'm
hey.
so fired up for him, dude. Nice.
All your guys' fault that buy me shots out there. Damn.
What was that thing that he won again? I hope he mentions it.
Super
He goes
Bowl.
back. Super Bowl. Yes.
I think it was the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I like his little tag that died at the end too.
If you guys want to buy me another shot, it needs to be a B12, lemon ginger, or a flu shot, please. Ooh.
Wow, that was
That's
just
true,
That'd
dude.
be great.
Yo.
Can you stop for a second? Oh shit, he really is just reading what they wrote.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because as a comic, you You just did that joke. You got the laugh. You don't do it again. Again.
I think Jay Larson's on this, right?
Yeah, Jay's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably, I guarantee Jay helped write some of this stuff.
I think almost everybody on this thing.
Yeah, they had
write
to
it.
help him, yeah. Okay, go
No,
ahead.
don't jump ahead. Do not jump ahead.
All right. Calm down, everyone. I don't party that hard. But let me tell you, when I do party, you can't handle that shit.
I mean, I've never been excited for a joke.
Dude, yo, Jay, is the music? Yo, maybe he's playing music too loud for you. You're just an old man, dude. You don't get this shit.
I want to watch everything with you. I want to watch all the shows Jay's telling me to watch.
Blaring positivity.
Yes.
What do you mean? This is great.
This is fucking awesome.
Those people
Barbie is in the real world. That's insane. This film brought that to you.
You can't even see little girls' hands moving them around in it, dude. They somehow like edited that shit out.
Corey can sing.
Bro.
Corey Feldman can sing.
He can sing.
The man has a fucking catalog.
This joke's
If he couldn't sing, why would he have 11 plus albums?
and backup singers. All right.
No one. Yeah. Trust me, I'm all pro in football and I'm all pro in going ham.
Nice, dude.
Ham.
Nice, dude. Based on what I've seen so far, no lies
Yeah.
told.
He doesn't. This guy doesn't know how to not be a jag-off.
I mean, or the life of the party. Depends on the way you look at it.
He does a lot-
mean,
you see, he shakes his neck. Yeah.
he's pumping up 2 crowds right now.
They're having a blast. We're having a great time.
Yes.
Mission accomplished. Dude.
How does this only have 9,000 views?
All right, here we go.
I'll catch a bullet from Brady in the end zone, and I'll catch a smoking hot model right off the DJ booth,
No
baby.
way.
Dude, he did an act out.
He
He
did.
just simulated doggy.
You think Jay Larson had to go in the back and be like, now what a comic would do there oftentimes, where they would put their hand out as if it was holding like the back of their shirt and give it like a little like a pump forward.
Yeah,
like
but that's only if there's no stool, and sometimes they do fuck that up. So just be ready to do either one.
yeah, he goes, if there's no stool, be ready to pivot to just like a complete air like fuck.
People know that you got your hand on a lady's back.
Ooh, it's getting hot up here.
Know what that
Damn,
means?
ladies.
You're bombing.
Should I take it off?
You know what that means, dude?
yeah.
You know what that means.
Is he known for like taking
Man,
his shirt
I'm
off a lot?
sweating for real.
Yeah,
now.
he's like a par. He goes like
Does he know
clubs
that's
and rips
Bert's
his
thing?
shirt off.
So he
doesn't know that.
Plagiarized?
He is plagiarizing here. Yeah, I think he
He's-
took this from Bert's Razzle Dazzle special.
Actually, this came. I think Bert took this from him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Someone take a picture of this when he does it and
side by
show
side.
that. And please show Bert that he saw Rob Gronkowski's routine. Please, thank you.
Thanks.
The empire crumbles.
You heard it here first, everyone. I've turned on Bert. Lewis turned first. Now I'm turning. Bert, you stole everything from Gronkowski.
Oh, ladies, don't you wish you could
For real?
How does this
put
work
your
in
hand
comedy?
through my hair and just not care? Yeah, you know, people offer you everything when you win, and the Pats fans
Back to reading.
are the craziest.
Yeah, this has award
He goes.
ceremony energy.
Okay, now. Okay, people say a lot to me. What's it like being an NFL athlete? And I'll tell you,
Period.
you.
Trying to,
Pause for effect.
trying to figure out where the prompter is now. It's like right.
Oh, it's
It's
straight
at the
ahead to
camera.
the
It's
right.
being
a little.
suspended
It's
in the air
above-
by a drone.
it's actually on a stripper's chest in the 3rd row.
Tom Brady's just doing this. He's just lifting cards.
It's written across
SNL.
500 naked tits in the first row.
Okay, so wow, is that your areola? Is that an O?
And let me also add yada 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 yada.
He goes, and he goes, what else, folks? What else? A lot of pretty ladies here. Notice
I
that.
said the Super Bowl thing. I'm gonna get out of here on this.
What if he did the thing in the teleprompter, but when they did cut it out, he was like, skip that. No. Okay. He goes, a lot of people say Tom Brady's the heart and soul of the team, but
for him.
True.
I know
Well,
you did.
hold
I
on.
wrote that.
There might be a joke there. Hold on, there might be a joke.
It's
Keep
true.
Going.
I'll tell you. We should keep going, but I will tell you, Bobby. I feel like you did write it for him because you were watching him because you've
You're mouthing it. Wait, I called him mouthing it too.
Yeah. He goes. You want him to be good so bad because you love the Pats that I feel your stage mom finger crossing across your thing. He goes, "Come on, Gronk, stick this landing,
And
dog."
plie.
Big smiles, big smiles.
I mean, I would have already rewritten one of his jokes when he says, "I catch a bullet from Brady and Aaron Hernandez." Boom.
good one.
Now you're
dude.
thinking like him.
Nice.
Get out of the zone, Bobby. I don't need that.
Lou, do me a favor, clip that and send it to Gronk for the next one.
Jay's gonna call Dan after the show.
He goes,
Dude,
Bobby, I don't need that in my life. Do not start coming here with the Gronk energy. Hey,
like
this
that he
weekend,
goes for
hey, dude, this weekend I did a gig up in New Hampshire. He goes, the chicks were all over my knob.
Yeah, I lost the weight and now they're back.
He says, Bobby, fuck my wife, give her a baby. I say, your wife's a fat pig. But we got a great show.
I said, hey, you want to buy me a shot making an Ozempic? But for real, it's crazy out
Don't
here.
bring up Ozempic.
I'm sorry.
No, Tim said it was so funny yesterday.
no.
It was so funny. He did Skanks Monday, and I said something about Ozempic, and Tim goes, that's great. He goes, cool, you're on it. He goes, when's it like kick in?
You know that's not me.
That's not positive.
Instantly, I saw the words leaving my mouth, and I said, "No, Tim, please, dude. You need to put a chain around your neck and drive away from a street sign. You need to pull your own head off for this, dude."
Jay just upped the dose because of that comment. You piece of shit.
What if you think
He just
I
upped
was
the dose.
just curious about how it worked, and I
He upped the dose, and now he's been shaking and vomiting for 2 days because of you, you cocksucker.
my hands haven't stopped doing this? You know, make me believe it's not so. Ozempic.
You know.
Gronk, what do you think? Wait, back up, Christine. Titties everywhere.
All right, stop going out on the streets.
Stop going.
thing that they shouldn't be handling in public like that. Aside from that, though, dude, this is airtight.
Yeah, Tom, why have I never seen your house? Seriously.
I hate when comics bring shit up when they bring up like people, famous people they know. What was it? Maceo one night was he was bringing up to tell him a story. I went golfing, me and Jay Moore, and Jay Moore was in the room. He goes, "I've never seen him outside of this room right here." I mean, he just added him to his story.
That would be funny for Jay Moore to lie about, though.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah.
funny. Like,
He's like, I mean, he had like a noon tea time. We had like a 12:30, but we were like together.
yeah, they should have handled that off the air, dude. To be honest, this part I'm not into.
Now it's dirty laundry.
Now it's like, come on, man.
Dirty
You know?
laundry, dude. Try to keep it on the level.
That's supposed to be your homie.
Yeah, but it finishes good.
Yo, Tom, I need some avocado ice cream too, please.
See, you didn't wait.
Some walnuts, a side salad.
I've made a
Thank
fool of
you,
myself
Tom.
again.
Yes.
Maybe I can play till I'm 40 like you.
See, nice dig,
Oh, man.
right?
Dude.
That was good. I like
You know,
that
back
one.
in the
And he's
old
probably
days,
getting
my-
ready to invite him at that point.
He's like Tom Brady. A lot of you guys probably think is pansexual, but I'll tell you something.
Regular guy.
A regular old guy.
Oh, man.
Hey, you know what? Pause it. I know we got to take a break. Let's take a break. I'll come back with more Gronkowski. This set is legendary.
Airtight, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
airtight.
absolutely. We're hanging out with Tim Butterly, everybody. Field Trippin' Dad Meet Podcast. And he's going to be in the Philly Comedy Festival September 3rd. You can get tickets at PHL Comedy Festival, phlcomedyfestival.com. Check it out. It's going to be a blast, man.
Go Birds.
Big J's going to be playing at the. He's doing the Skanks tour, right?
Skanks Tour.
Skanks
Bobby
tour
Kelly
is
there
happening.
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night we're going to be doing the Hampton Beach Casino, and then you're going to Boston Wilbur, and then Connecticut. Get your tickets. It's low ticket sale. There's only limited
Low tickets
left.
left.
Yeah, low tickets left. But go to bigjcomedy.com. It's going to be a hell of a show.
Low ticket warning. We need more tickets sold.
Gronkowski's going to be at the Wilbur.
Gronkowski did the night before. So
He's not allowed to promote it, but he's going to be there.
You're going to be everywhere. He's going to be in Florida, Indianapolis. For tickets, go to bigjcomedy.com.
Tulsa's coming up too. Oh, I also want to push that we just announced me and Ari Shafir doing a night of crowd work September 1st at the Bitter End. We're going to be filming it, so come check us out there. Tickets for that available at bigjcomedy.com. Robert Kelly going to be in Rutherford, New Jersey, Saturday, September 23rd. One night only. After that, Skankfest Vegas, Rochester, New York, Madison, Wisconsin, Kansas City. For tickets and all tour dates, go to robertkellylive.com. We'll be right back. It's The Bonfire. Hey, everybody, thanks for listening. That was just a portion of our actual Sirius XM radio show.
If you want the whole thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
That's right. And go to BigJComedy.com and RobertKellyLive.com to check out our stand-up dates coming to a city near you. Crackle, crackle.